Next thing you want to do is install the AI Customer Support Assistant. Now, there will be a button somewhere here, like on the Getting Started page, where you would have the button to install the template. So, and I'm saying this because this will probably change by the time I've recorded the video. So you click here on the AI Customer Support Assistant template. And what this will do is install the these five things. So the first one is the main customer support assistant, which will answer most of the questions. But at times when there needs to be, for example, a live agent, or you need to submit a ticket, the escalation assistant will kick in. So the customer support assistant and the escalation assistant, they work hand in hand, and they hand off tasks simultaneously without the user noticing. So it happens on the back end. Then we will also install a flow where if somebody is trying to abuse your bot, and for example, like it's a customer support bot, but they're trying to play around with it and just see what it can do, and all of this is costing you money because it costs credits. If that happens, we have a flow to ban them for a minute, to give them a timeout. There's also a flow where they can submit a support ticket and update a user profile with, like, in this case, it's email address and first and last names. So all you need to do to install this is click install, and you wait, and then you click go to customer support assistant. Now, if for whatever reason, like you click somewhere else, probably here or somewhere here, right? And then you're like, okay, so how do I access now this? Do I install it again? No. I mean, you can, but you don't need to. So you go to AI assistants, and then these are the two assistants we installed through the template. Now let's go into the main one, which is the customer support assistant. Now, by default, since it's a template and with written text, you will have to change. Well, you first have to go over the rules if they apply for you and your bot. And this is for FlowXO. You just replace FlowXO and the customer assistant name. Like in this case, we just named it Flow. You can replace it with something else. You can replace the company it works for, and whenever you see FlowXO, you just replace it with your specific company. And I really advise you to go over these rules, because if they apply for you or not, you might want to change this, answer questions about FlowXO pricing. So like if you have a pricing page, just change it here, or remove these completely. And yeah, go over the rules is what I'm saying. And then the next thing is the default language for this is Spanish right now. We did this because like we do have an international audience. So if you want the bot to answer in Russian, you just change it to RU, or like to whatever language you want to change it to. But either way, if for example I run this, like you can test it from here. And it's gonna answer in Spanish, right? I don't speak Spanish. So I'm just gonna ask it in English. What is FlowXO? And it can work. So like obviously from a customer experience perspective, it's a lot better if you greet them in the language they speak. But there you go. See, like it spoke in Spanish, I spoke in English, it answered in English. So there's that. And so it provided me with a very thorough answer. It gave me links to articles, and I can upvote, because this is useful for you when you are evaluating this. But let's not get into that right now. And yeah, this is how you install the template, and what it can do, I'll cover in another video.